First of all, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're having a really good time hanging out, having time off, for those of you who celebrate out there. And for those of you who don't, I just hope you're having a great week. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I basically do a lot of gaming content and sometimes vlogs like this one. And I figured this video would be about things I'm looking forward to in the future. I have to admit, I was trying to figure out like what should I do for my video this week, and I was either going to do a Q&A, which is kind of early in the month. I like to wait usually until the last few weeks of the month. I had to pull myself away from playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'm so far loving it, absolutely addicted. I might actually just stream it after recording this and live stream it to Twitch or something, because I am absolutely head over heels for Tears of the Kingdom. It is freaking fantastic. I can't believe it took me this long to play it. Whoops. But yeah, as I look at the end of the year and the year ahead, I really wanted to kind of bring you guys a little bit in the know about some of my projects that I have going on. There are a lot of them that are kind of just in the oven cooking, and one of the things that I've learned over the years is that it's not a thing until it happens, and you just gotta practice patience, which I admittedly am terrible at. I'm really bad at being patient when it comes to my projects, and I really just want to go. But these are kind of bigger projects that are involving a lot of other people that require, you know, patience with scheduling, patience with industry shifts, all that sort of stuff. I guess to let you in on what I have plans for this YouTube channel, you know, as I go along, I am hearing a lot of feedback about the kind of content that I do, what people, you know, I've been asking a lot of questions in the community tab about what I'd like to do more on this channel, or to see what you guys would like to see more of. You guys really like, you know, my impression videos or my review videos or gaming news stuff. I think when it comes to gaming news, I definitely want to go back to posting gaming news content in the way that I did it, similar to IGN, but not quite the same, and similar to how I did it with Last Week in Gaming, for those of you who are old-timies on my channel who've been here for a while. I really like gaming news. I think it keeps me in the know as much as it keeps you in the know. It's something I love doing and I'm passionate about. So I have plans right now, and I mentioned this in a past video, but I am working on a radio show version, podcast sort of version, with iHeartRadio. From what I can share, we're looking to launch start of next year. And it's gonna be pretty much just gaming news, 10 minutes of gaming news, and then I wrap up at the end with a talking head, someone in the industry who can share insight on, a little bit more insight on one of the bigger stories that week. And then my plan is to have versions of that show on my YouTube channel, some visual video format of it, because it's audio only for the time being. And I think that's something that you guys can look forward to seeing on this channel, and that I'm very much looking forward to executing on and getting started on next year. I will say a lot of the stuff that I was working on this year, because of the strikes, because of everything going on in the industry, all of it got pretty much pushed until the start of next year. So I've got plenty of time on my hands in the next, you know, month and a half to work on YouTube content on here. Of course, coming up in the gaming industry to wrap up the year, we have the Game Awards, so I'm thinking a really cool video piece for that would be fun. Also touching on the bigger stories that happened throughout the year, you know, all the layoffs that happened. Just there was a lot of big shifts in the industry that were kind of a bummer. So maybe a piece where, you know, I take a look at the darker side of the industry as a whole. Now, let me know what you guys think about this idea, but I did think, and I know this is so common, especially during the holidays, but like a cooking video would be fun. I have friends of mine who worked on the Heroes Feast, the official D&D cooking book that came out just recently, and I was thinking of doing a couple recipes from that in a video. And of course, I want to go back to making winter-themed, holiday-themed videos of my time out snowboarding or doing winter activities. Just like a vlog of that and my experience back home, because I will be going back home halfway through December. So those are just some of the video content ideas that you can look forward to. Always, you can look forward to a Q&A once a month. I'm gonna ease back on, I think, some of the gameplay videos that I've been doing, just the one-offs that are standalone videos for gaming, because I think they do better as a live stream on my channel. So I might still live stream games here, but they won't be like standalone edited videos, if you know what I mean. They'll just be you know, playthroughs that are VODs left from a live stream that I do on this channel. Now, in terms of bigger projects that I have going on, one of those is a scripted short film that is starting production Q1 next year. I won't share anything on the concept, but I did want to gauge your guys' interest in something like that if I published it to YouTube, or if you guys are interested in that type of content that I work on, like actually scripted story-based stories that are written from, you know, my basically ideas that I pulled from my head that are stories that I've always wanted to tell. So let me know what you guys think about that, because I think that would be really fun to have you guys involved in some way. It is going to cost money to make this project, so I was playing with the idea of maybe starting a Kickstarter. So let me know what you guys think about that, because that would be a good way to get more funding for the project to really amplify, make it better, all that stuff. Now, one of the bigger projects I've been working on has been maybe 5 years in the making. I have a group of us from the gaming industry who are writers, working on pitching some studios this idea that I've had for years. I'm working with a well-known producer on it. I'm very much hesitant to share more on that because it's one of those things that may never happen, but it is looking likely that it'll happen, so I'm just teasing it as much as I can so you guys are somewhat in the know. So when it ends up happening, I will obviously be telling you guys a lot more about it, but it's looking very promising. We have a lot of we're partnered with a cool production studio, one that's pretty big, so yeah. You know, I've posted videos about my Hollywood aspirations, but in my experience, it's been very much, you know, about the front-facing experience, the being on camera, the being the talent, being the actor. But I've not done much in terms of behind the scenes stuff, so it's been really cool to learn from people who are much more experienced in that space than me, and to kind of follow their lead and to pick up kind of my way of doing things and kind of pick up on some of their experience and wisdom to hopefully infuse that into what this project ends up being. It is scripted and story-based, I can tell you that. But yeah, seeing the success of my last few videos has really gotten me excited, wanting to do more content on here. You guys have truly just showed up in a way that I did not expect. So thank you. You know, it is Thanksgiving weekend, so I just want to express a true, heartfelt message of gratitude to you guys, because I did not think and I did not expect, and I also was just grateful to have what I had after being gone for so long. So thanks again for that. I'm gonna stop saying thank you eventually, but for now, it's what you're gonna get. And I think beyond that, there will be some surprises, things that I can't even anticipate that will happen next year. My agency, of course, is always trying to get me really cool projects to work on, hosting opportunities, video game opportunities, you know, stuff that I can do that you're probably already used to seeing me do. And not to mention, they're helping me with my other bigger projects and my other bigger ambitions. So yeah, I'm feeling very optimistic for 2024. In my gut, you know, in my heart, I want to say 2023 was kind of a wash because of the strikes and everything that got delayed because of that. You know, despite that being the case, I definitely got a lot of creative inspiration ideas from 2023. I started the year out being in Spain for an entire month. None of you guys know this. I didn't post about it at all, but I was in Spain for an entire month, and from that came a bunch of projects that I wrote that had been waiting for a time to really sit down and tackle. So I'm grateful for everything that 2023 brought, even though it was a difficult year for a lot of people, especially in our industry. I try to look back on it and pick out the things that I think really did bring more to my life and made me a better person going into 2024. I've also floated around the idea of doing an autobiography, because I have gone through some shit. So to be able to share on that would be cool. All right, this video is already getting a little longer than I thought. I just wanted to get something out there for this week. I will be streaming Tears of the Kingdom, I think, today. All right, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.